Alrighty, here we go one last time for the season. Tyler M presents... Railfanning. In the fall. Fanning in the fall. Season 4. For season 4 ratings. Alrighty everyone, with Railfanning in the Fall season 4 has come to an end, it's time for me to do another top 5 places to Railfan in the fall. And let me tell you, I had a wonderful season. So this year I went to the Bella, Newmarket both on CNs and Metrolinx's, Halton, Perry Sound, MacTier, and Metrolinx's Kingston subdivisions. But out of all the spots I went to this year, what are the top 5 places to Railfan in the fall? Well, let's find out. This year was a hard decision, but thanks to a lot of research, I finally got the answer for you. So let's get started. So coming in at spot number 5, we got the Heritage Road crossing near Brampton. Located at mile 20.13 on the Halton subdivision. Hey, 2013, that's 10 years ago, LOL. That being said, the overall scenery here is not that bad. There's a lot of fall color around the area here. This is a view facing east to Mount Pleasant. You can kinda see the Mount Pleasant GO station from here. And the scenery is not that bad. And this is a view facing west to Georgetown. Also not that bad for the scenery. You can kinda see a long ways down the track. So we went to Heritage Road on Monday, October 15th, which is Thanksgiving Monday. And there we caught 6 trains. 3 CNs, 2 GO trains, and 1 FIA. And all the engineers either give us a horn salute or a horn show. L570 was the only train we caught with GFOs. The rest of them were all EMD. And this is what it looks like when a train is still far away. A great shot when it comes up a hill. CN A435 was the best train of our trip because it had a solo SD70i reading. So the advantages here. You can get a great fall color. You can see some trains far away in the distance. You can get some high-speed trains through here. You could get horn salutes or horn shows because that's what the engineers did to us. And you might get some interesting stuff. But the downside of this spot is that the traffic is really busy through here. So it can be really noisy sometimes. You might get backlit. You will hear a bad Safe Trend Type 3E bell. And there's not a lot of places to park around here. So all in all, this spot is not that bad in the fall, but one thing for sure, I'm not a big fan parking on the side of the road, so I might not come back here in a while. Alright, one spot done, 4 to go. Let's go! So coming in at spot number 4, we got the Rouge Hill GO station. Located at mile 317.22 on the Metrolinx's Kingston subdivision, the overall scenery here is really beautiful. There's a view facing east. This is the scenery by the bus station. And this is what the view looks like facing west to the station platform. A lot of beautiful fall scenery. And this is what it looks like on the west end of the platform. A lot more fall colors, even a curve as well. So not only the fall scenery was beautiful, but this spot is also located by Lake Ontario. And let me tell you, you can see a long ways down the lake, that's for sure. We went here on Sunday, October 27th. And in total, I filmed 21 trains. We got a handful of GO trains and a lot of flying fields. We were able to get 647 on a westbound train. We were able to get a westbound equipment move GO train. We were able to get some friendly crews. And we nearly got ourselves a train meet here. The P643 was the fastest train for us. But my favorite part of this trip was this.
No, this is a trip hat. This is a trip hat. Yep, that's him.
After the train stopped, the crew got off to talk to us.
Friendly neighborhood rail fan.
Have a good trip. This is definitely the highlight to our trip here. So the advantages here. You can get a lot of fall color. You can see a lot of GO trains and via rails. You could get Hernsel boots. Lake Ontario is right beside the GO station. You could get some equipment moves and you will get high-speed via rails. But the downside is that you won't get any CNs. You might be asked what you're doing because some of my friends actually got asked by that. And you might get tired of seeing the GO train since they will show up really often. After all, this is on the Lakeshore East Line. But all in all, the Rouge Hill GO station is a beautiful spot to Railfanning in the fall. If you are a GO Transit or a Freeway Rail fan, then I highly recommend that you come to this place next season. Already 2 places done, 3 to go. Let's move on. So coming out of spot number 3, we got the Horseshoe Valley Road crossing in Craighurst. Looking at my 73.19 on the map here top, the overall scenery here is pretty decent. Way more fall color compared to the last 2 spots. Facing south to Highway 400, we got a lot of fall color you can see here. A decent shot for northbounds. And this is what the view looks like facing north. A lot of fall trees you can see here. A great shot for southbounds. And this crossing has a Western Carriage mechanical bell, which may or may not be here that long. And I believe this is the last gated crossing on the MacTier sub that has a mechanical bell. Because knowing CP, they usually replace the mechanical bells with Western Carriage Z bells. So we went to Craighurst on Sunday, October 20th. And during this trip we caught 3 CPKC trains. 112, 113, and 2-105. And all these were really interesting. 112 has a CNDPU. $113 was the highlight to our trip. It had 8781 reading, which is the St. John's Express high-pack Lloyd unit. Behind that is a KCS GFO. And DPUing is 9713. This was formerly on the Holiday train in the late 2000s. And 2-15 was really flying through here with a really powerful K5HL from 8132. And let's not forget the KCS GFO being the rear DPU. Also, when the light shut off, the bell will remain on for 1 extra second. Sophie and Vintages here. There's a lot of fall color around the tracks. You can get the Western Carhates mechanical bell in action. You could get high-speed trains. This spot is at the Quaker siding, so train meets could happen here, but it doesn't happen that much. And you can get some great turn action. But the downside is that this road is really busy, just like Heritage Road. There's a northbound signal in the distance, but you might not see it that well. And you might be waiting for hours for a CP train to show up because this is on the McTier sub. And the McTier sub is less busy compared to the Bella. But other than that, this is a great spot to Railfanning in the fall. It's up north, that's for sure. And when you go more up north, you'll get a lot more fall color. Already 3 spots down, 2 to go. Let's get our move on. And if you're enjoying this so far, then please make sure you give it a really big thumbs up. So coming at number 2, we got the Yonge Line crossing in Zephyr. Located in mile 34.78 on the Bella subdivision, the overall scenery here is really beautiful. And it's a quiet spot too. This is what the view looks like going north. A lot of fall color, that's for sure. And this is a great shot for southbounds. And here's what the view looks like going south. A lot more fall color you can see here. So I went to this spot on Tuesday, October 15th. And during this trip I caught 4 CNs. Q102, Z100, Q183, and Q185. Unfortunately, none of these trains had something interesting. But they were going at a decent speed as well. In my opinion, Z100 was the best train for me, because it had an X-Series leader which matches the fall colors ever well, and it was really flying through here too. Sophie and Vintages here. You can get a lot of fall color. The spot is really quiet since the road is closed. You might get a train meet here because this is at the Zephyr siding, and you might get some high-speed action. But the downside is that you might get backlit if you're standing by the main track, and if you're not paying attention, trains could come out of nowhere. But all in all, the Yonge Line crossing is a wonderful place to Railfanning in the fall because it's really quiet and you can hear the nature really well. If you're around this area next season, then I highly recommend that you check this place out. Already we ranked 4 places, now we have 1 more to go. So the number one spot to Railfanning fall for this year is... Hey Trevor, you forgot to do something. Oh, what is it? Remember? The honorable mentions? Oh yes, I completely forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Not a problem. Aye, sorry about that. Before I show you the number one spots though, here are some very honorable mentions that didn't make it onto this list. A few days later since I filmed at this spot, they unfortunately banned the horns at the station road crossing, so you won't hear any more horns. Now for number 1 spot to Railfanning MV Fall is dock siding. And let me tell you, the fall scenery up there is way top notch. One of the most colorful trips of the year. And to this not the only spot that is number 1 for this year. The CP crossing Danvers Street is also number 1 because it's around the same area. So we got a tie for this year. And these 2 crossings are located at Highway 612. First, let me show you the CP crossing. So located at mile 4.75 on the Perry Sound subdivision, the overall scenery here is really beautiful. And there's also a Western Hayes mechanical bell at the CP crossing. This is a view facing south to McTier. And this is a view facing north. A lot of beautiful fall scenery, that's for sure. But knowing CP, the Perry Sound sub is not really that busy compared to the Bella sub. Speaking of the Bella, let me show you the fall scenery there. So now like the Perry Sound sub, there's actually 2 places to film on the Bella sub. A private crossing located near Highway 612, and of course we got the Highway 612 crossing right beside it. So the private crossing is located at mile 131.07 on the Bella sub. And let me tell you, the fall scenery is really beautiful here. This is a view facing south, and this is a view facing north if you want a really good curve shot you can see. And the engineers do actually blow the horn through here. And now let me show you the Highway 612 crossing, located at mile 131. And let me tell you, you can get a really good shot of the fall colors here. This is a view facing north to the private crossing, and this is a view facing south to dock siding. But let me tell you, if you want a good shot of a fall color, then I highly recommend that you stay at this spot here. So we went to dock siding on Sunday, October 6th, and while we were there, we caught 8 trains. 4 CNs, 3 CPs, and 1 FIA. On the CN side, we were able to get some decent power on M313, including a mid-DPU. But not only that, we were fortunate enough to get a train meet with M313 and Q107. Q107 had 3333 reading. Via 1 was the usual train. Q101 had burning G-force. And Q105 had an X-Series X Duo, which the engineer gave us in Huntsville. But on the CP side, 119 had 2 KCS SP70 ACEs. Ford Treddy had an excellent P3 horn from CP9816. And another KCS SD70 ACE. And 113, which we nearly missed, had an excellent horn from 8053. So the advantages here, you can get a lot of fall color, you could get a train meet on the CN side, you can hear a replica hits mechanical bell on the CP side, you can get a lot of horn action, there's old searchlight signals on the CN side, and there's a lot of places to choose from around here. But the downside is that CP trains could come out of nowhere, there's no signals on the CP side, the traffic might get a little bit more busy when a train goes by, but it's mostly quiet here. And southbound CN trains could come out of nowhere. But all in all, dock siding is a wonderful place to wear them, both on CN and CP. Even though when we first got there, it was thunderstorming. But at least the weather cleared up for the afternoon, so we had a wonderful day overall. Well everyone, that concludes Season 4 of Railfanning in the fall. This year, dock siding was the most colorful trip, but what will happen again next season? Well, I guess we have to wait and see. I definitely can't believe that October had gone by really fast, that's for sure. Well, with another year of Railfanning in the fall had wrapped up, it's time for me to get back to my regular videos. But don't worry everyone, there will be a Season 5 next year. But I can't wait to see what's gonna happen to it, that's for sure. But that being said though, I really hope you enjoyed Season 4 as much as me making it. I definitely love going out to see the fall colors and doing some railfanning. And I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched Season 4. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as me making it. But that being said, if you enjoyed the top 5 places to railfan in the fall for this season, then you know what to do. Please make sure you give it a really big thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And also, please let me know in the comments below what you think about this season. Do you agree about this list? Do you think there should be a different number 1? Please let me know. Anyways, until my next Railfan video, it's time for me to get off this season and get back to my regular routine. Anyways, have a wonderful evening everyone. Thanks for watching as usual. Peace out everyone, and bye now.